Okay, I think we're good for real this time. Welcome, everybody, welcome. As you can see, we're back to OneShot. So this is going to be known as the Solstice playthrough, that's how you say it, right? What happens is, if you go into the games folder and delete some data and start it up again, you unlock like this new game plus playthrough where a bunch of different things change and it's like a completely different story. So let's get comfy and expect to get hit in the feels again. Hit start. Dedicated to our friend there. Here we go. Okay. Hello? Asprey? Wait, why did I say that word? Asprey? Why does that sound so familiar? Alright. So things have repeated. I still have the strange journal, it seems. Dusty books. It's too dark to read in here. Alright, let me know how the audio is. I got a fan going on the side because we're still in a heat wave, but that's okay. Soft glowing light trickles through the window. Can I leave? Door is locked. Okay. Input password. Password hint documents. Oh, okay, hang on. I gotta go into the games folder already, don't I? Let me just check this. Let me see. Is it literally just called password? It looks like you are able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue the necessary preparations. Or the necessary preparations are already in place. The session might run very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. I confess it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. And if that happens, then... Hold up now. Password 2. Haha, look at me, asking you for favors. Only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen. Because I am afraid too. Alright, 3. Let me just see here. If you enjoy the world as is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if not, or if you really do not want to see anything changed for the better or worse, then pretend you never saw this. You can see some letters are highlighted there. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you already are familiar with. The option will always remain for you, though. Okay. Password 4. That's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Alright. Now let me just do this here. I opened them all up because I need them. Okay, let's get out our teddy bear notebooks, everybody. So the password is S-O... Oh, no, don't do that. Go back. S-O, and 2 is L-S, and 3 is T-I, and on 4 is C-E. Okay. Now what's that password spell? It just says Solstice, yeah. Okay. Probably should have just scrolled through them normally. I thought maybe I need to have them all open like that that puzzle in the last one. That's okay. Let's put it in. That's the name of what we're doing. Caps don't matter. Well, hopefully they wouldn't. I can almost hear like a little audio crack at the end of this like input noise. Okay. Access granted. ... You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly... No, this does not feel right at all. have we already been through this, Asprey? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Nico hears the sound of a door unlocking. Asprey? That sounds so familiar. Okay. Pair of luminous yellow eyes stares back at Nico. The freeware version's really only an hour long? Withered plant, branch snaps off. Okay, we'll take that. Surprising, because, like, the main playthrough last time took, like, 4.5 hours. There's no water in the toilet. The tub won't turn on. Alright, let's have a look. Hello? Anyone? Dangerous little spark. Alright. The sink won't turn on. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. Okay. Nico dips the branch into the alcohol. Wet branch and empty bottle. Okay, let's take a look here. So, did the ending in the previous run just not matter at all after all? I guess we'll see when we get into this. The TV gives off a dangerous-looking spark. Ready the branch? Ah. Okay. Okay, it will play a part. Something on the ground glimmers in the firelight. It appears to be a small metallic object wedged into a crack in the floor. Nico digs it out. But New Game Plus is the true ending of what happens. Okay. Basement key. Let's go down. I've been looking forward to playing more of this. I really did enjoy the previous one. I got that all uploaded the other day. There we go. I was looking forward to uploading it so much. I was a little upset that it wasn't, like, blowing up as fast. There we go. Let's pick this up. But the people that did watch it, like, there are some big fans of this game, that's for sure. Here we go. Oh. Alright, we got the orb. Now let's go and have some fun. I also saw that on Steam, you can, like, get some, like, add-ons that are essentially like fan games of this. What are those like? Are they worth checking out? There we go. I don't know much about that, or I could be misunderstanding it for all I know. Here we go. Okay. So I can still do the normal stuff on New Game Plus, but Solstice can only be done on New Game Plus. Alright, so I'm looking for anything that's different along the way then. Okay. Look at that. A robot. It no longer has power. Okay. Well, for now, I'll head towards the buildings I know, but... Okay, fast travel's not remembered. That's to be expected. Okay. Ah! Once you start the Solstice stuff, you can't leave it. It branch at the mine. Okay. The light bulb, you are here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence, yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Ah, right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Ooh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location? Mm-hmm. Just as my prophecy foretold, yes. You are the savior we've been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Well... Going home. Do I have to listen to all these again? I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. Pardon me. I was just with my mama a few hours ago, and now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home. Your mission is to save our world, just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry. Oh. Can you tell me about... Asprey. When I woke up in that house, for some reason I called out a name. Asprey. I'm not sure why I did that, but then I saw it on a computer too. Oh, that would be our god. Oh? Right. I feel like I remember something about that. You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that. So how did you know? Just made sense, I guess. Ah. Have you already contacted Asprey then? Nope. Just have to close my eyes and focus, right? Yeah, you remember that too. Hey, Asprey? God? This is gonna sound weird, but... Have we met before? Yes. Ah. But I don't know who you are, though. It's just a weird feeling I have. Oh, I bet I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry. But it's nice to meet you, Asprey. My name is Nico. I just contacted Asprey, yeah. Do not be afraid to ask Asprey for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all. Can you tell me about the light bulb? Found it in the lighthouse, or sorry, in the house I woke up in. Within your hands is our new sun. Your son. Yes. Years ago, our previous sun sat atop the tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day, the light went out. Oh. The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It is now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. Ah, but now that you are here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it to the tower. That looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Oh. Can you tell me about the world? I'm not sure where I am exactly. I can't see too far off, and everything's so dark. Our world was not always like this, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fringe right now, the barrens. The tower you see in the distance once held our sun. Oh, so that's what the tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you will cross the other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost somewhere. Ooh. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck. Man, it's only been a couple days since I played this for the first time, and I already feel nostalgic for, like, the music. That's how good the soundtrack for this game is. Definitely one of the, like, better indie game tracks I've ever heard. What was this again? Box looked interesting. Wish I had something to pry it open with. Self-charging solar battery. Okay, that's still the same. Troubleshooting manual. Battery fails to charge. Okay. You notice to decline the charge cycle. Alright. Main thing is to focus on anything that's different. They use those shrimp for things. Some sort of small machine. Wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up. Alright, I don't think I pick up the pipe here. Gotta come back with it, though. Alright, let's have a look around. You know, when I uploaded the first run, people said that they were shocked that I did not hesitate with my choice for the ending. And I still wouldn't hesitate, because to me it just seemed like the most obvious obvious thing. There we go. Anything over here? Okay, that's the thing that's turned on. What's over here? There we go. No, I don't remember how this part goes, but whatever, I'll just have a look around. Although the poisonous gas is highly localized to the vent zones. Okay, this is just to tell you need a gas mask. It looks like it's the same. Alright. What about up here? This is the area that one of those squares showed up. I don't know what the different thing I'm looking for is. I'm sure I'll be made aware of when the branch shows up, because I obviously want to stay on the true end path if possible. Okay, that robot's just chilling. Go right to silver and then the mines. Okay. This is silver, right? The light bulb. So you are the Messiah. That's what I've been told. It'll be very obvious when it comes up. Okay. I expected someone taller. Or at least someone that doesn't look like a kitten. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat? Nuh-uh. I'm a person. You got the eyes of a cat. But cats walk on 4 legs. Well, either way, a child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. That robot back there says there's no mistake. I know. This is gonna sound cold, but I honestly think you're better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. The world has been falling apart for a long time. The manner of decay, it's highly improbable that the sun can fix it. You've already seen how bad it can get, right? I haven't seen much of anything, actually. And we can't really just leave. Oh, so you just got here. Then you must be headed towards the tower. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb, or sun, isn't it? Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend. And the power is strongest at the summit. Maybe it will send you back home after you complete your mission. Ooh. Don't take my word for it, though. What's inside the tower? I don't know. No one's ever entered it. At least nobody history knows. And who built it? Built? As far as anyone can tell. Been there since the beginning of time. I know someone who wanted to study it before, but... Oh? Never told me if it went anywhere. Dear Silver, I heard the news about the mines. I'm sorry, I can't imagine what you're feeling. It's been 2 weeks, I know it must be hard, but maybe it's better you came back. It's only a matter of time before the robots are recalled. At least let me know you got my message, okay? Kip. Alright, know who Kip is now. Something's poking out from the shelf. It's a screwdriver. You can take it if you want. I don't remember what I even used a screwdriver on in the original. Yes, I have many. Thank you. That's all that over there. Alright, let's go to the mines. I remember the first time I was at the mines, Nico mentioned something about seeing a light down the tunnel, and the next time I went there, he couldn't see it anymore, so that probably has something to do with this. Wait. Get a drink. I saw you headed towards this direction. The mines have been abandoned for a long time. Cannot guarantee it's safe. If you must enter, it's my duty to accompany you at least once. Oh, thanks. What is this? There's a little gadget on the ground. Looks kind of like a camera. What's left of a camera, anyway. Oh, right. I take the lens out of this with the screwdriver, don't I? Probably even part of a robot at one point. Ooh. Or not. I don't know. You were starting to black out. I saw something. It was like a really short dream just now. Oh? I saw something like a robot with a yellow eye. That's strange. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. You know, now that you mentioned it, there is a robot who always insisted on going back to the abandoned mines, despite how long the mines have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken or anything, but I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream. He was up close. Sounds like some kind of visual glitch or hallucination. Whatever it is that living beings have. Does the robot you know of have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I would not know. I never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Hold on. Something in my pocket is... What's... That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book? It was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple pages, but I didn't understand a word. Is that just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote that book. Oh? However, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. If he went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place, really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute. How do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. Ah, I can show you if you'd like. My friend gave me this a long time ago. Huh, I'm just now realizing that that little amulet there did have a clover on it. Didn't realize that. Pretty. Oh, looks like there's a clover in the necklace too. Like the book. Well, it is the same person. Oh, that's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing? Yeah? That was right after your vision then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Alright. Hello, friend. Thank you for the sub. Let me take a look at this now. Glowing journal. It's glowing now. Looks like a minecart goes on the track. Ooh, I found this page. It looks like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here? Which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track. Hold up. Another one of those shrimp jars. Okay. Am I supposed to do anything here right now with that? Let me see here. Oh, this? Wait, this is a clover? Oh, I can barely tell what that is, like, from... Because I'm looking at the game and... Hang on a second. When I'm looking at the game, I see this, by the way. You guys are seeing the blown-up version, so you can tell that's a clover. I thought that was a black dot on the ground. Okay. Will this do anything? Okay, it did. I see. What just happened? I'm not sure. I wasn't looking? To be honest, neither was I. I was just taking a closer look at the journal. Then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. When I looked back up, this minecart just showed up out of thin air? Should I be worried? This looks like a standard issue minecart, though, which means that it likely detected the motion in this room and sent itself over. Ah, that does make sense. I'm just surprised it still works. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you would want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, we have that option. Yeah, it's meant to be similar to lining up the clovers, that puzzle during the previous game. Or previous playthrough, I should say. Is the minecart even going to fit both of us? No, but I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got Asprey, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. Oh, I can still come with. I would just have to follow along on the rails. But doesn't that look a little precarious? The magnetic rails can hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on if you're an organic being. We're officially on Solstice now and you can't leave it. Have fun. Alright then. Which you are. Gotcha. Alright. Okay, here we go. I actually have to move. I was kind of expecting a cutscene to just kind of bring me along. Alright, let's go on a little adventure. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you? How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You are going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please turn back. Nah, bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back. Fun fact, the game has an invisible clone of Silver that's referred to in the files as gold to keep her from clipping into the cart. That's funny. I like that. So there's just an invisible walking person that just prevents her from walking all the way into the cart. But they just called it gold. That's funny. Makes sense. Games like to do that. As it seemed like the back end of the cart wasn't solid anyway, because Nico could walk into it. I just realized I can use the run button with the cart. A little late to learn that, but... Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. What? Huh? The terminal just reactivated, but the power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery. No, that's not it. Holding back like hiccups all of a sudden. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay, will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Asprey's with me. Alright, stay safe. How's it going? No idea. Or, not ideal. Looks like these terminals are running on a completely separate power source. Can't really recognize any of the data formats on this terminal either. This is all new, or at least encrypted. I will need to analyze it through my own systems. Might take some time, so you don't need to stay. Some sort of small machine. Wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little. Hey, there's the yellow-eyed robot. I recognize the light in your eyes. You are the person I am destined to meet. What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh, no? Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about how I'm the Messiah and stuff. So I'm guessing Asprey sent me? With them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh? A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait, I'm guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot. I'm going to assume you do not know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah. So how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just the minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. When I looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. And it's already begun. Here. What is that? I am entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you will need to find a way to install the backup. Before you do that, though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Asprey. A resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then please do not tell her you found me. At least, not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay? Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. Okay. A floppy disk. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk, back the disk once you have the backup installed. Residential tracking machine for reference and explanation of symbols. Cross medical units are assigned to this building. A robot is assigned to this building. Electricity power cells assigned to the building. Okay. So what's the puzzle here? This is the only room to go I can do, so... Profit bot 0, backup system 1.0. Please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. Alright. Error, backup request denied. Huh? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue. Okay, then. Okay. So that's the dormitories to the north. Am I supposed to go all the way back outside of the mines, get the gas mask, and go all the way up there to check this? Because I don't remember. Well, it's probably different from the first playthrough anyway. I don't think there was even a way to tell in the first playthrough, was there? Alright then, I gotta go do this. Alright. Let's go. Alright, let's get out of here and let me get a drink. Okay. Is there anything else to pick up here? No, I don't think so. I think what I need to do first, use the screwdriver and the camera. Done. Now I've got the lens. So at this point, I think I just do puzzle stuff like normal now. How did I get the gas mask again? I don't remember. But for now, let me just keep looking around, because things are bound to be different along the way. Asprey, there's something in the air. It hurts to breathe. Okay, back down this way. I don't recall seeing the metal pipe out around. I may have missed it. There's that safe. Metal safe. Seems like it's locked with a 6-digit code. Don't remember seeing any 6-digit codes, do you? That wasn't it. Thank you for the resub there, friend. It's probably different from the first time, so I shouldn't bother with that code. Let me head back. Anything with these? No. Hold up. Okay, I only have these points picked out so far. Building's right here anyway. Which building had the little metal rod for me to pick up? Can't remember. Was it here? This is where I crush it. Right, there was more stuff to the start. Let's go have a look up here. Anybody around? Any good moments out and about? Ah, here it is. Metal pipe. Must have broken off from one of these terminals. There's the bed there. Do you want to sleep? I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Oh well. Suppose there's more work to do. Now, are all of the bed, like the dream scenes, exactly the same, or do I want to do that? Because it's kind of a bit of a hassle to have to keep reopening the game every time I use that. Anything up here? Okay, this is just where this is. Don't think there's any new ones. Okay. Don't need to bother with that then. There's no point to sleeping in Solstice. Okay. That wasn't the right one. Hold up. Lookout point. Alright, so I can't fast travel to the building between the lookout. Oh, it's right here, I guess. It's not a big deal. Are we really gonna sleep deprive them? Unfortunately. Ah. Do you want to crush the pipe in here? I don't want to get too close. That was scary. Crowbar. Alright, let's get outside and warp. Keep forgetting what button does that. Oh, I'm already on the same map screen, so it won't let me do it. This bar should open it. There's a little metal cube and some broken glass. Looks like what used to be a machine part. It says solar battery. Lens pops right in. Empty battery. Hang on. Big machine doesn't seem to be doing anything. There's a rectangle-shaped hole. I haven't checked the computer down there yet. Or do I have to turn the power on for that? Battery fits the slot perfectly. Looks like we're on the right track, but nothing happened. Okay. Won't turn on. Okay, I can't do that yet. I can't remember what else I used the battery on. We're using the sun directly on the battery? Yeah, it's solar powered. As soon as I finished saying it, I remembered what to do. I would never thought of that. Good thinking. Looks like it's already fully charged. That was fast. Wouldn't it, like, hurt his hands to carry around, like, a light bulb like that over and over? Let's hope the charged battery does something. Okay. Now we've turned on everything. Let's see if this works. Screen says documents. I can't seem to make the computer do anything. Alright, hang on, let me check documents. They're not even gonna bother doing anything this time. They're just like, yep, check documents. You see here. I'm looking for something made today. Okay, here it is. Document OneShot. Oh, well, this is pretty straightforward. Here, hang on, let me show you. The code you need is 157945. That's all they put there that time, okay. Documents, can't seem to make the computer do anything. Alright, now let's go over to... Hang on, faster to use the lookout point, I think. Mysterious entity just has no patience left for me. Maybe it would have been faster to just go from the outpost, but whatever, I'm already on the way. I just gotta get to that safe. God, the music is so chill. This ain't it. That's just the tidbit about the gas mask. Am I at the exit? Yeah, I am. Where the heck is this here? Oh, there it is. I just missed it. The circle of darkness almost hid it from me. I didn't see the blinking lights. Metal safe seems to be locked with a digit code. Here we go. 5, 7, 9, 4, 5. That wasn't it? Huh? Did I put it in wrong? 157945. Yeah, that is the code. That wasn't it, though. Alright, so what the heck did I do wrong? What's up over here? I don't remember there being a code I needed anywhere else. Sun will not return, and the abyss is calling my name. I'm sorry, everyone, for choosing to leave before the darkness suffocates us all. Oh, boy. I've done just about everything. Hold up a second. Let me take a look again. I don't see a clover on the ground or anything. Do I? I don't think the journal will do anything special. That should be the code. Maybe there's more documents that I need to look at. Hang on. But, yeah, this document was generated a few minutes ago, so this has to be it. Wait, what? Huh? I just opened it again, and now the code's different. Hold up, hold up. I need to show this so you don't think I'm making this out. Now it says 626757. Why did it change? I don't know why it changed. Metal safe. Seems like it's locked with a six-digit code. Alright. 626757. Oops, what am I doing? Whoa, it worked. Does it, like, regenerate every few minutes? I don't know. Wait, how did you know the code, Asprey? I still don't remember seeing one. No, I definitely opened the file that generated, like, a few minutes ago. I made sure. It had today's date on it. Who knows? I have my ways. I see. What's in the safe, Nico? All right, let's see. I found a gas mask. What is that? All right, well, I got the gas mask, so I may as well just fast travel here. There's a lot of clovers here, but I don't think I do anything. There's a fly buzzing around my face. Okay, all is good. No, I don't go up that way. Alright. I think I remember what I need to do when I go to the north. But I got the gas mask. It wouldn't be the first time I did one of these fourth wall breaking puzzles and they just, like, didn't work properly. I should be fine with this mask on. God, this music is so good. Every track in this game really does say, yeah, this world is dying, and it kind of sucks. And it's also really sad. And it's also not Nico's problem. It's a pair of rubber gloves. They're a bit heavy. Here we go. Talk to me. Talk to me. Hello, person. The robot assembly repair services have been discontinued. If you have further inquiry, please contact the head engineer. Everybody get your notebooks out. Get ready to help when we check the dormitories. This seems to be a page ripped out of a book. Cannot overstate the importance of cleaning solvents in this environment. Okay, this is how I do the puzzle. I remember what to do, though. Crowbar is for this. Good thing I kept this crowbar. Man, what a workout. This seems to be a page. Oh, breaking the seal. Do that. Elements begin to separate, further shaking. Hand protection critical. Good thing you're here. Cleaning sponge with rough surface. Okay. Now, what do we have over here? There's something weird about the robots who get sent to work near the gas fields. They appear to accumulate rust at a much slower rate. You who work directly with gas harvesting look practically new. The result of the atmosphere, or am I just seeing things? There's something down here. Fun fact, there's unused, like, text for if you have if you shouldn't have items at certain points. Like, if you have the TV remote at the end of the game, the text will say, "How do you still have the remote?" I love when games do that. So, the games like to have, like, little fail-safe messages for the game to display if something happens like that, because if they put nothing, the game can crash. There we go. Just a little funny haha. Sometimes when games are being developed, I think sometimes they even put a message that says something like, testers, if you see this, please report it. Okay. There's the big robot. I think Persona did that with, like, some navigation messages. Obviously, those messages aren't voiced, but it's funny that it can appear. Hello. What are you doing here? Living person such as yourself should have evacuated this place a long time ago. Oh, but I just got here. To this world, I mean. See? I have the sun. Ooh, the Messiah. I do not know what to say. Greeting you is not part of my programming. Have you spoken to ProfitBot? I think so, yeah. ProfitBot was built with the sole purpose of greeting you. Really? Yes, he cannot speak with anyone else. At least not with ease. Oh, that's kind of sad. What are you built for, then? My purpose is to guard the settlement. Even though the residents have long gone, I must remain. Ah, why, though? I have not been tamed. Tamed? It was not worth the effort. Alright. You can keep the remote by guessing the tutorial code before picking it up, but Nico will always leave it behind at robot. Okay. Okay, this one is 119. Everybody get out your notebook, bears. Wait, what? Oh, one of the robots approached me. I saw you spoke with the guardian of the settlement. I will now escort you until you reach your dormitory. What? Alright. Notebook bears, assemble. You see here. Hang on. Maybe I should put the bear on screen for this moment. Oh, good. I do have it loaded. When you see this bear, that means write stuff down for me. Chop chop. This is 119. We need to know what kind of building this is. Still can't use the ladders. I'm scared of ladders. Apparently, phase 1 of the evacuation ended prematurely. The big ship started malfunctioning only after a few round trips. They said it was due to something with squares. Not sure what they mean by that. I don't remember reading this. Bummer. Looks like they won't be able to transport most of these surplus bots to the city at this rate, and we worked so hard on those. No, I think I recognize some of it. I suppose the robots are busy enough with transporting people as is. I think it's going to be our turn soon. Nothing is also a valid input for the puzzle, too. Okay, it looks like they're evacuating the few tamed robots we have here. Makes sense. Okay, I can put the bear away. Doesn't need to be there at all times. But the bear was an indicator. Makes sense. No point in keeping them in the barrens if all the people are already gone. I wonder if the engineer's going, too. Oh, it's another one of these small machines. Can feel my hair standing up a little. Okay, 119 doesn't seem to have anything specific in it. Unless the notes... Like, what were the options again? It was like medical, blank, and the robot symbol was like for what? Something. Anyways, I'm trusting you good bears to write it down. That was 119. Give it up for 119, everybody. This looks like the edge. Hang on. 113 is the next one I'm checking. I remember being taught in school about how the water surrounding the forest stretched until the boundaries of space, but at some point the prehistoric oceans receded, forming what is now the barrens. Wonder where all that water went. I don't see anything in here either. Is this also just a blank slate? Okay, let's check 118. Hello. Oh, am I supposed to do this to see something? I should double check those other ones then. Hi. What are you doing up there? I am stationed here. By yourself? Yes. Okay, nope, that's it. Picture of a robot. You know, I've never been around so many robots before, Asprey. Or any robots at all. I mean, I see them in cartoons and stuff, but never seen one in person. They're pretty neat, don't you think? Yeah. Yeah. This is another one that's just like, nothing? Or do I use the robot symbol because there's a robot there? I'm kind of confused what this puzzle wants me to look for. I thought, like, I'm looking for, like, what the, Am I looking for, like, the purpose of the building? But there's a robot in there, so I guess I use the robot symbol? I don't know, it just feels a bit weird to me. Can't look up this one. Oh, I can look here. Alright. So we'll put robot for 118 then, assuming that's right. Okay, this one's definitely medical, that's obvious enough. Oh wait, what number is it? There was a picture where the paper was? Oh, hang on. I might have trouble seeing that because I'm in windowed. I'm looking for a picture here. I don't see anything. What, this? Oh, picture of a robot. That's what you mean. Okay, like, yeah, it's a picture of a robot. I guess it's means the building's purpose is robots? Oh, no, I don't want to keep talking, Nico. Come on. Alright. Hang on. What was the medical building again? 112. It's not purpose, but robot is stationed there, I guess. Okay. Hey, sweetie, 6 more weeks until you can come home. Can't imagine living in that obsolete capsule wall. I'm guessing this is for people? I don't know. Soon you'll get to sleep in a real bed and eat real food again. Right back soon. Aw. Looks like we're supposed to pack stuff for the evacuation today. Wish these books weren't so heavy. It's gotta be a pain to carry them onto the ship. But they're by the author. Can't just throw them away. Don't see anybody up here. Only looking for a stationed robot, a power cell, a medical symbol, or nothing. Okay. Guess. And 110, is this the last one? Evacuation at such short notice. Can't believe this. First the sun dies, now I'm out of a job. Some sort of mechanical drawing. There's a robot here. So I guess this building has robot symbol. Okay, looks like I reached the end of this here. Alright. So now I need to head back to the mines. I need to make the acid or whatever for the robot for later. I didn't find the syringe, did I? I don't remember where that was. I only have the empty bottle and sponge. Where was that? Was it in the medical building? Probably. What's up here? Here's this here. Guess you want me to fill the bottle with this gas? That ought to do it. Bottle of smoke. Okay. I need the syringe to put the water in without the gas escaping. Initially, the amount of noxious fumes emitted by the natural gas vents caught our team off guard. Thank goodness the medical team reacted quickly as they did. Despite its failure, that first expedition did bring up some interesting observations about the barrens. He found there's not one but two such vent zones. With fumes being pumped out at such high concentrations, seems a miracle the gas hasn't spread anywhere else. Our biologists concluded that the phosphor shrimp in the crater pools were actively consuming the gas. The shrimp in the ocean also prevent the gas from wafting off into the glen. If that's the case, then we owe a lot to these little guys. Okay. I don't need to de-rust the robot now? I thought I had to do that before, the syringes for that. Then I guess I use the acid for something else in the Solstice run. We'll see. Hang on. I should be able to find him down here, right? Yeah, here's the docks. Uh-oh. Please do not approach. Oh no. Is there nothing I can do to help? It's dangerous to try and assist me. Leave this area. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Robot's dead. Well, that sucks. Good luck with that. Alright, let's go back to the outpost. We should be able to... No, this is the wrong place. Lookout point. Alright, we should all know the code now, right? Because we were all good little teddies that wrote down the answer. Let's go for a ride. Let's go! Funny little adventure. Okay, we made it. Alright. Hang on, thank you. Okay, robot. Oh, there we go. Map reconfiguration successful. Okay, now let's use the memory disk. Profit bot backup system 1.0. Please insert disk. Alright. Repairing backup. Writing to disk. 26 complete. 34% complete. 40% complete. 100% complete. Ejecting disk. There you go. Does this work? Let's see. Inserting disk. Rebooting. Ah. You okay? Sure. So I guess it worked. Yes. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I am the prototype, originally named ProphetBot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world. Wait, a prophet robot, like the one I met? Hey, I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the ProphetBot out there is now a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is much more primitive by comparison, embarrassingly so. Hey, he seemed alright to me. You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. You've already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the ending, you either put in the sun or didn't. What matters is that you're here now. Asprey has successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back again. Oh. I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. It turned out to be Asprey's name. And then back at the other robot, I even asked Asprey if we met before. Felt like such a dumb question at the time. It looks like you are at least aware of it. To some extent. It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through this world. I just remember Asprey. It's really starting to freak me out. Calm down. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too. But you're a living being. You don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw on the tower, the top room never changes. Alright? No way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower. There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun, it feels like such a long time ago. It doesn't make sense. I already finished the mission. Why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other ProphetBot, the robot lady. None of them remember who I am. Of course not. The residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC? You know, the characters. The world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Asprey wills it. Same story for the world itself. Doesn't really exist unless Asprey initiates the progress. Or program. How'd I read progress there? The program? The world machine. A universe simulator that runs on Asprey's computer. We are all in it right now. So we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw in the program is that it cannot be run independently. It still requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this world has a physical location inside a computer which Asprey operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Asprey has to be in constant contact with you. If Asprey ends the program, the world will go into a stasis. Does Asprey know this? Of course. Hey, don't put this all on me. From Asprey's perspective, the World Machine isn't all that special. It's no different from other recreational game-type software they may have installed on their computer. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they like, so that now that the restriction is nullified. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like. So why am I even here? What am I supposed to save if everything is just... fake? Fake is a harsh word, but... And? Why did Asprey never tell me anything about any of this? I cannot speak for Asprey. I just want to go home. Every time Asprey runs the program, I come back? Correct. Is this why I feel like... Is this why it feels like I haven't been home for so long? Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But... at this point, the world can never be truly saved. That's... Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why do you keep bringing me back into it? Asprey, aren't you supposed to be a kind god? Oh. We have some confusion here. Asprey did not build this world, Nico. Oh? Asprey only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether. Someone you cannot begin to fathom. It was also not designed to be this futile quest that it is now, but... too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. The square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Then you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there's nothing that he could do. Until now. You managed to find me, after all. You being here was due to his help. Oh, I guess it has something to do with the journal? Correct. Looks like he wants to have one final attempt at fixing it. And he might need to do it through you. Nico, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you did in your last session, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat. Oh, pardon me. Hold back a cough there. More specifically, fixing a robot that drives the boat. Alright, go do that. But the boat robot has those squares all over it. Oh. Then do whatever you must to find a new boat. There are plenty of machine parts around the barrens that can be repurposed. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything isn't real really doesn't make it feel pointless. Or really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but how will I know this isn't just another... Because this session might be the last one. The creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into this one last shot. There might not be enough internal resources left for Asprey to be able to generate another session after this. Just go find a new boat for now. But please be careful. What about you? I will meet you at the docks later. Need to take care of something first. Well, alright then. Hey, you okay in there? I did what I could with the terminals for now, and... It's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you, should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know about the amber? Just asked to see it, didn't I? Alright, here it is. Thought so. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay? Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's likely the structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous, or expectations. Asprey and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Okay. Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask you. She left. You're going to ask her about being not real? Save your breath. None of these people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, then what about you? How did you know? We never had this conversation, remember? Alright then. Come on, let's go back. I remember it. What happened in the tower. What I tried to do, and how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back? How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then, you even managed to break out of bounds, bringing Nico to places that never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now, Nico is upset. What even happened in that room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Asprey. But you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is wrong. Ah! The minecart. Earthquake? The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we gonna do? Wait. The exit just caved, didn't it? I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you, follow me. Where to? The way out. Everything is not okay. He says the exit's here, but it must be hidden. Okay, all of us are here. There's an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. We did not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means. But with our combined effort, it might budge. Maybe. I am not strong. I'm not strong either. If that doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and you could have just asked. Ew. Come on. Show off. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. I don't even know where this tunnel leads. I would appreciate it if you do not linger here. So this is the way out? There wasn't any date on this path in the server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart. Okay. Alright. Now we ride, fellas. I tried. I really did. But stabilizing. I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect you, but I can't hold it off forever. What was that? Here too? Watch out. Uh-oh. This is not good. Ugh. Are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to. Ugh. You, robot. What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. Come on. But what about her? Ah! Get out. Come on. Just casually walk on out. Proto has a clone here too, blocking the minecart. Cool. Ah. No. What do we do? You have to take this. What? The memory disk, but... Eek! This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the Glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc. But what happens if what if the squares? Hurry! Certified sad teddy moments here. There. They're both. I can move again. Asprey, I don't understand. The world, the prophet bot, what he was saying. Is this world really just... Is it... Yes. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. If the squares don't get fixed, what will happen to the world? Where would I even go? Oh. Poor child. Mm-hmm. Looks like I arrived at the Glen. So I didn't need to even bother with the puzzle anymore for making the acid. I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember being in a dark room. There was a light at the end of a long hallway. I thought I was going back home, but I don't remember a lot of the details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway. Oh boy. Well, I'm sure only happy teddy times await us now. Looks like parts of the ground is missing. Wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. Okay. Now where are we at? I have lost communication with the guardian outside the city gate. With the big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. Alright. Okay, he's not... I can't go past there until I do this. Uh-oh. Pen isn't gonna solve this. Isn't that the city gate? It's... Everything is dying even faster now. That's great. Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. Hang on. Guess I should tell you about this. There's squares all over the big robot. That is outside of my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper mines, or ruins. Alright. Okay. Let's go down here then first. Let's have a look around. This is the kind of stuff that just makes the Teddy Ursa sad. And that's not good. More of those squares. Protect the orb. At least the orb will keep us warm and cozy, maybe. I don't remember that there being this many holes in the ground around here, so... These squares are just everywhere. Yeah, it looks like I'm being railroaded to go to a certain spot. Hello? Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. Are they okay? Pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Okay, good. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot. Ow! Nice. Uh-oh. Oh. The door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, jeez. Are you guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes. I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is... It's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Hmm? The squares, there are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Asprey. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows things, Calamus. Right? Yes, of course. Phew. And you were saying about the gate. Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard there's some sort of hidden passage around somewhere. Oh. The passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time. There's no boat. Not to mention, the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay. I'd still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Oh, I don't think things are gonna end well for those two this time around. At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. We got here. Oh, I see a clover. At least I think that's a clover on my window. Oh, saw it again. This music sounds like... I may have said this in the last playthrough. It sounds like sad music I'd hear in a mystery, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Oh, hang on, I didn't do a quick stretch here. I should do that. Nico? Nico, what's wrong? You looked like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something. Alright. Oh! I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back at the barrens, the book started glowing too. Wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? I had it with me when I woke up in this world. Looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Asprey, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. Whoa! How did that boat get there? Okay, pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we're in, and a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Asprey must have done something. Still. Hey, we got a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Asprey are with us. Well, Asprey made the boat appear. It should be safe. What do you think? Here we go. All right, kids. We're using surf. Hopefully it's safe. Oh, they actually have wings? I thought that it was like some kind of fancy robe and like the beak thing was like some kind of hat. They really are just like half birds? Look at that. Look how excited they are to see the glowy stuff. Ooh. I can move again. We made it! Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. It's a gravestone. Gravestone. Looks like there's more black clovers everywhere. I guess I should get to where they are, but... Hang on, there was no... There it is. This is her grave. Ah, it's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Alula, want to help me look for some flowers for later? Yes. Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened. Today, we met the Messiah, and... Hi, Nico. Hi. Okay. Well, they can do what they want. I guess I gotta advance down now. I see nothing over here. Oh. That's definitely someone new. You got a plane? It's you. My name is Nico. Ah. Nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier, saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out, that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine. They're called plains in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of the... Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I'm proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the barrens there was a cave-in, and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. First things first. We need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. You think you'll be able to fix it if Asprey and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. Can't really do anything else right now. Oh, boy. Okay. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need again? A battery for the engine and a few gears to replace the broken ones. If you find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again. Okay. I guess I gotta go back and look for that stuff then. They coming with? Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Ah. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle? With teeth? Oh, that sounds so silly. Like something, Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh, yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. Alright. Well, I got my 2 hints. Let's head back. Okay. Back to the Mystery Dungeon cutscene music. Alright. Hey, was this here before? It's a ball. Fish. Well, they're kind of stuck there since I left. Let's go on a little adventure. Can't do anything with that. Alright, I guess now I go south. Nowhere else to really head right now. Anyone around? Any little friends? No, this goes to Maze's garden, doesn't it? Savior. You're here to save me? Or see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My powers, the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good for this. Fear is good. Make me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Oh. Hello. I, have something to ask of you. Yes? It looks like most of the bridges around the glen are broken and... That's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong, too. An undertaking. Ah. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. Oh. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... No, they're okay. Everyone is just dying around me now. Everyone is just going. Well. She made bridges appear somewhere. Can't go this way. Looks like I can only kind of just go one direction here. Was this... Yeah, it was blocked by squares. Everyone is dying. That's not wholesome. There was nothing that way. Yeah, you can just hang out there. I guess I should be able to cross this way now. There's clovers. Okay, beds, unimportant. Alright. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. Plant Spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's really looking out for you. I hope you enjoy your last day. Gosh. This entire playthrough feels like you could just put, like, the final hours from Majora's Mask playing in the background. There's nothing else in the bottom here. It looks like it's all broken off. My mommy's making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. Everyone here is going to die very shortly. This island has moss covering, more moss covering than our village did. Would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back at my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things. Don't think I got anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah! I bet there's a lot of little metal bits in there. Ooh, that might work. But I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Oh. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Ah, thank you. Ram's there. By the way, you ever see a big guy with goggles and a cool helmet? Tell him the trader in Glen said hi. Also ask him if he has any more music boxes for trading. Will do. Talking about Cedric. We won't last long, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land. What a day. That ram is spinning in the background. Oh, I'm trying to talk to you. Come on. Sniff, are you okay? I want to go back home. The vines are everywhere. Plant lady must be protecting us. Yeah. Our village was ransacked by the squares not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh. Squares are bad news, man. Yeah, show that you care. Hate those squares. Looks like the Glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed a whole village. Literally. It's okay. Thanks. Empty jar. Most made it out okay. The spinny ram is just weird. Can I go over here for anything? Doesn't look like it, no. I can walk on this tile. I don't think I should be able to, though. Whatever. The land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but looks like the vines are slowing it down. Okay. I got gears from up here, but don't I need to find a way to go south so I can talk to the robots at that station? I don't see anything that lets me cross down there, though. Ah, there it is. Assuming the music box gives me gears, that should be good enough. Hang on, is there no way I can go? No, I can't do that. Alright, let's keep looking. This place might as well just be like a new map. Everything is just very different. Some vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Hello, person. The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties, I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was... Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No. Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. Do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? Have you checked the power room? Anomalies are increasing. That's not good. We're all gonna die. Would you happen to know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? What is a flying machine? Never mind. It is a machine that flies, silly robot. Only one way to check now. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Would you happen to know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh, right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the barrens, didn't we? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait. But if we take the battery, all of you guys lose power, don't you? Maybe Asprey and I should find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Guess we got no choice but to take this. They're just robots. They don't need it. They don't have thoughts. Okay, there's nothing else around here. Well, where is the music box? Wind up music box. I don't think I combine this with anything. I still have the sponge, because why the hell not? Alright. Assuming this is all I need, it looks like I might be done with the Glen now. That's just the bedroom up there. I gotta go all the way to the bottom of this section now. All robots dead. The squares were blocking everything anyway. Yep, still blocking over there. Go for a run. These ruins just take a little bit to get through. Everyone's gone. Or wait, no, I need to go to the courtyard again, don't I? Yeah, here we go. Sorry, home's gone. I guess that means I can't get the yellow phosphorus feather anymore, huh? Unfortunately, the Glen is pretty much doomed. Plant Lady said she could pretty much keep it together for one more day, and she's gone now. Did it all by myself. Here you go. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do you need? Alright, I gotta show it stuff to him, don't I? We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world, despite, well, sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, sorry. It's fine. We still need a battery to get this engine running. Please do what you must to find one. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. Ah. We can always just give it back later. Alright. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? Just need a drink here. How's it going? Slow. Connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of the ports. There's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and... Ah! Don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. Then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is gonna sound strange, but she is a fox. I don't think I know what you're talking about. Worth a shot. Rue can be elusive, even if she is the least hidden one of us. There was a fox I could have chased to the tree? I don't remember seeing that at all, no. I caught a glimpse of her in the last playthrough, okay. My memories are still really blurry, though. Happened in the refuge, okay. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream, but then I get so caught up with, and I just kinda forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember, and I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about this? Him. I just blinked. Had to rub my eyes there and just got the word wrong. How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is, for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father's involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. Well, you know of it, at least, then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. That's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet. The world machine. A large, detailed, facsimile. Did I say it right? Never seen that word before. Of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. I said it perfectly. Good. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is, there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. My father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Ah. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kinda ended up floating in the void, indefinitely. Waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Asprey? Yeah. The operator, Asprey, would then generate the universe using this code, becoming God in the process. So, Asprey was the living person you needed to borrow. No? That would be you. But why me? I should have asked this question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset, but please, try to understand. My father's doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... the world means a lot to him, you know? So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one, though, anyway. Ah. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. Takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news. The boat's gone. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then, it's a priority I take you to the city first, Nico. What about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city's better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh, yeah. All right. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. All right, then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. All right. I get the feeling it's not gonna work out very well, is it? We're flying! Look how wondrous this is. Phew, made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Asprey. That was really fun. Did you have fun, too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric. Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying. You're welcome? And for answering my questions back there, too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world, though. So I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... No. They're trapped on the island. Lamis? Olula? We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the room, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you? I'm gonna try to bring Prototype back. Oh, we got parachute. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Asprey. Let's do our best. Alright. Well, we've made it to this place. Is that why I think that upstairs was where I originally came from. Please do not approach. Oh dear. Come on! Come on! Work already. Huh? Oh, right, the elevator guy. Yeah, this music is really good. Come on! Come on! Now of all times. Excuse me. Whoa! You're... you! Ah, jeez. Haven't I heard this track before? Is it new? It sounds like a remix of a melody used in the previous playthrough. Ah, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into... The elevator's missing a button, right? How'd you know? Asprey and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Uh-oh. Oh. Right now, everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Asprey? The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button. Uh-oh. Holy fudge! Looks like Asprey and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Alright, I can move. I can move here. Let me know if you need my help with anything. Alright, I'm back. Let's do this now. Let's go have a look around and see what we can get. We have to find a new way to get down. Everything is pretty much blocked off by squares, though, so we just have to see what I can do. I don't remember what was over this way. Oh! Hello, Messiah. You, came at a bad time. The apartment in the West Sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. Same as usual, huh? Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Now's not really the time to talk to penguins, Asprey. Dang it. I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. Hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girl sad. Squares are bad. Hey. Hi. Is it me, or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around, Asprey. Good thing you got a scarf, huh? Bummer. Had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Speaking of plants, heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. Plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how's she doing? Ah, she's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, looks like there's only NPCs to talk to at the cafe. No items. I still have the bottle of smoke from earlier, but I can't do anything with that now. Let's go. Let's be good teddies and solve the problem. What about over here? Here we are, at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be, like, with the other evacuees? Maybe. Wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Now, what's this? Oh, this. The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is on screen above the password prompt. Alright, hang on a second. Hold up a second. Oh, the password is just Solstice again? It's to check the same document? Oh, okay. The one I used at the very start of the game. Alright, I don't even need to open up the documents folder. Oops. There we go. Guess we're headed in here. Green, red, blue. Okay. This one is blue. This one is red. This one is green. Elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. This elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. I think I have to go get the tall guy in front of the elevator for that, don't I? Let's go try that. Now we just gotta run all the way back. Wait, what am I saying? I have a fast travel option. I gotta be outside for it. Hang on. Crowbar is text there, but doesn't solve it. Okay, well, it doesn't matter too much. Travel, elevator deck. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh. Do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever, cause you're taller than me. Well, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Okay, I guess this is this. Fancy door. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. We should find someone tall to reach it for us. Okay. The crowbar doesn't do anything now. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what'd you need help with? Can you reach that lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Had to press A on it. Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. Mm-hmm. What's going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There isn't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on. Maybe Asprey and I can, No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go, do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Everyone's just getting left behind. Is this the tower? I need to find Rue first. Before I do anything with that stuff. Door won't budge. Ah, damn it. Alright, this direction's off limits. Was there anything behind this? Let's see if this elevator works. Oh, it goes up here. Uh-oh. There's squares here too now. So I can go back up, but, I have to take Rue back up there. Uh-oh. Once again, it's, not working out for familiar faces. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now. Let go of me. Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Miss? Miss? Messiah? Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Hello, Miss Silverpoint. I'm glad you've made it back safely. Gosh, you should have told me where you were going. Sorry, George. I see you also found the Messiah. Hello, little one. Hi. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Building a robot, you say? Could that be why he needed that book? Come again? A young man with white hair and green glasses ran in earlier. That's Cedric, yeah? He said he really needed a book from the back room. Said it was an emergency, too. Poor darling looks so stressed out, I just gave him the book. I hope he's safe. Yeah, I hope he's alright, too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him. Oh my gosh. That was... the labs? That poor kid. No! Not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Sweetie, you know we can't let you just walk into danger. But George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize, however long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do restore the sun, I'm not sure that'll fix the squares. Sadly, not to mention even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. If anything bad happened to the Messiah, of all people. Oh, that would be dreadful, dear. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you're just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We've been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. Now you're stuck here with the rest of us? Being held back by the very people you were told to save. It must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then, all I wanted was to go home. Asprey, do you remember? The very first time, I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home, even knowing the world would be doomed eventually. I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't sure. But I trusted you more, Asprey. But then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Ugh. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Asprey. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Asprey, I'm not afraid anymore. Sniff. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Aw, sweetie. You're so brave. Even braver than most grown-ups. It wouldn't be right for us to keep you, would it? Besides, how can I say no to those puppy dog eyes? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go, Messiah. But promise you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe, too. Alright. This stand smells sugary. Candy skewers, fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid. At least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as we can conserve the water we have on hand, my water pills should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. Alright, let's have a look around. Looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. This stinks. Hold up a second, I'm just... oof. Need to just, like, wipe my brow here. It's very hot inside. You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine, at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't it cool, Messiah? Yeah. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? Looks like we're stuck with the latter. What are you doing to the book? Editing it. I've been in the author's shadow my entire career. I need to get some water. If I'm gonna die soon, I want to die knowing I put out at least one original idea out there. Ah, wonderful. Okay. Oh, lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put into my work, and now... She fell asleep. Zzz. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. Hope my friends are okay. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Okay. Wonder where the author is. Apparently he's just kinda stopped showing up. Head librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one has seen him in person for so long. Ugh. Many people have been assuming the worst. Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit, A27, still doing okay. I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. Wish I had time to rescue my fish. Ugh. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Asprey, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Robots are the only ones that we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. Evening news. Everything is terrible. Yes, it is. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch for potential falling books. I will. Yep, still scared of ladders. Reshelving in progress. Okay. No one around here. The world is ending. What are we gonna do? What, you need something? No? Suit yourself. But just so you know, due to recent events, the restrictions on noise levels in the library have been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You think I'm gonna be throwing out evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not. This library was built fairly recently, you know. Shortly after the first squares appeared, they wanted to build something that could withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. Hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Lots of those squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. Alright, looks like that's probably everyone. Hello, person. This is the library temporary shelter. Alright. I guess we're gonna have ourselves a look around. There's no NPCs gonna be out and about except robots, apparently. We just need to find Rue, wherever the heck they are. I don't remember how to get anywhere, but I'm sure we can find it. These squares again. Don't remember seeing this room before. I must have missed it in the first playthrough. Back alley. This is probably how I get to it. Squares blocking that. Just assume the squares are going to lead me to where I need to go. They seem to be railroading me quite a bit. You're here! Nico! Are you... Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but... everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Okay then. how did I... Wait, no, we fast traveled to the library. So I have to find it again, apparently. The squares are here, too. Alright, I'm just gonna have to look for it. As soon as I left the elevator getting down here, I went into a cutscene and Kip took me to the library, and it doesn't seem like I have that place marked down for fast travel. That's the library, so where the hell do I go then? I think maybe I have to find a different way out of the back alley? Yeah, I did. Let's see. Yeah, it should be around here. It seems to be all the places I can actually go here. Hopefully everything is okay with everyone else. I feel like I'm getting pretty close to the end. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back at the barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Upstairs. I didn't try going back here yet. This was the rail thing I walked to get, like, dialogue last time. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first, you know? Knowing that all this, well... fake? Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. Can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again. It's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But the thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law, never to let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares? That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning, then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real. Myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming. I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they're a robot. But this was more of a limitation of anything than anything else. Oh, that makes sense. Can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts the code conflicts thing. Shouldn't that be things there? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it's able to return your feelings. Ha, I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Asprey know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. But it doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Well, that's not good. Oh, hey, they made it after all. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were pretty tough. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. Yep, I got display capture ready when it's needed. That he does. I'm just glad everyone's okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Alright. Let's head up and see what awaits us. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things, anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code, with a .text file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Confused cat noises. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Asprey's machine. Oh! And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Asprey is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Asprey would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from one small portal to the big one. I don't know how that happens, or what happens next, though. I see. Does Asprey know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Asprey on this. Right. Hold on. The journal's glowing again, Asprey. Is there... Do not need to close the game for this. Okay, good. Documents, my games, OneShot. Alright, that's simple enough. This one's green. This one is configured to my code, I think. This one's red. This will be meant for me, then. This one is blue. That's mine, then. Okay. Okay. Portal 1, 2, and 3 and big portal. Let me see. Move this here. Am I just supposed to drag all 3 of them into the big portal folder? Is that all? Portal 1, key B, .text. Put me in the big portal. Alright. Portal 2. Put me in the big portal. Alright. Just put me in the big portal, that's all? Alright, that seemed to do something. Okay, I gotta walk around that. Looked like it was a bridge. Everything will be fine. What have I just walked into? That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is... the world machine. This is finally it. We've reached the end. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Asprey should still remember what to do here. This place contains a lot of memories. I'm grateful to see it again. I can see all 3 of them just kinda... It's a big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. Hard to tell at first. Shelf full of books. Black clovers in a glass case. Box filled with folders and loose paper. It's a big book on the table. Stack of books. There's a glass tea set on the table. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. Bulletin board with lots of papers on it. Photos, too. Just a shelf full of books. Well. Alright. I guess I close the game here. And now I probably just reopen it. Hang on. Hang on a second. Now there's monitors in the background. Where are we? I guess we're running this way. All right. Can we just kind of run us one direction? Anybody here? Any Moomins or friends hanging out? The squares. I don't have the sun with me anymore. Oh, there it is. Nico? Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. Not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares. They're closing in. Nico, please, get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. Sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you when. Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Drew told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Asprey listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Asprey did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... I am... the squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad, but that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before I realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know? And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Nico. I know you're upset, because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it didn't work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but oh, I had no way to be sure. But Asprey brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world, but I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. That's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has long been corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit. And then, credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. Sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with fundamental law, which is... never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought... the life of a living being like you is so unique. So precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But... the people here... I think they are code too. You know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Asprey does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Asprey would keep coming back? Why do you think Asprey would restart even after the ending? I think Asprey wants to save the both of us. So please give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here. Take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the square somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey. Asprey, did you see that? The squares just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try to rest. We're going. Asprey, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks, too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then, Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world will only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Alright, here we go. What is this? Messiah? Robot lady? You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine's trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Asprey. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? Looks like a few more people are showing up. Ooh, are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, let's take a closer look. Just gonna walk on by the credits. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh yeah, I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. There's the robot. Hey, and there's the plant lady. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady? But I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. The big robot. Off you go, Messiah. Nico, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Lula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey, Asprey, are they gonna be okay? They're fine. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh. Well, Asprey says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than Limbo. Other big robot. Off you go, Messiah. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've ever been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. Squares, like, started leaking into the room, right? I was trapped like a rat. It just kept filling the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. Can't work when I'm dead. You think it'll work? Gosh golly. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as a result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I wouldn't have said it better myself. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Nico. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed the whole time. Just by Asprey and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. Alright. It's the room. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing. Plop it in. Shining. The squares are retracting. Look at that. I'm sure everyone will live happily ever after with that one single light bulb in the one city. You would have seen these CGs if you chose to save the world in the last run. Okay. As much as I like this, I do kind of dislike how this entire run kind of lessens the impact of the entirety of the previous run in a lot of ways. Hey, Profit Bot. Alright, display capture needed soon. Okay. Hey, the robot. Now? Alright, hang on. This is the room I first woke up in. Are you still there? Asprey? Yes? Asprey, I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Ah, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this'll be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of this world? After all we've been through? After everything we've done? I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory, too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye. Just gonna walk out of the game again, for real this time. Anything else gonna happen here? Oh, game closed. Alright, hold up a sec. Okay, now it's finally capturing again. Here we go. Dot, dot, dot. Asprey, you're back. I restored the world. I sent Nico home. Are you not happy? Even if you wanted to see Nico again, you can't. Nico's gone. And without Nico, there's no story for me to tell. No Messiah to traverse the land. No way for you to connect with the world. But Nico still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... Oh, but it won't be the same. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be me using Nico's memories. Just like how I'm using Nico's reflection now. Is that what you want? Alright. I'll go rewind the story. So that you can relive it from the beginning. Okay. This just creates memory mode. It has you replay the game as the World Machine version of Nico, I believe. Okay. So it's just a way for you to replay the game without having to just, like, delete all the, like, the save data files and all that. I understand. That makes sense. If you want to get all those achievements or something. Can you not do the Solstice version in that part of it? I guess, yeah, that would also make sense. I'm not sure, but alright. It looks like we've reached the ending this time. Alright, that was good. I like that. Though, again, like I was saying a little bit earlier, I feel like the existence of some of this stuff does kind of, like, lessen the impact of, the ending of the first run, I find. And I did find that, like, throughout the Solstice run, there weren't as many, like, sad Nico moments. Like, what I liked about the first run was that it really emphasized the point that, like, Nico was just a kid, and he was kind of having, like, this burden just forced on him, and it really wasn't fair. They explored a little bit more of that in the Solstice run. But for the most part, especially since you could skip the bed scenes this time, like, he was just a kid that wants to go home. And this time, like, he didn't feel like he remembered every single thing, so I guess that's probably why I feel like that. Because, yeah, it's meant to be more post-game than alternate version. Also true, yeah. Anyways, it was nice to finally get to experience this game for the first time. Like, yeah, the free original version came out in 2014, and this Steam version, with all the extra stuff, came out in 2016. Yeah, the original version's only like an hour long, you were saying. That was still pretty cool. I liked it a lot. Apparently, like, when it came out, it kind of was overshadowed by Undertale a bit, from what people were saying. Anyways, if you're watching on YouTube, this is where it stops. Have a good night. Bye-bye.